intro to it. Let's make the intro 2 bars. Come here, make this 4 bars. It's at 140 beats per minute. Let's do that. I like what I did. That might be, that 808 is too much. Let me see. Let me go here. I think I was going to add that. Just something a little grimy, you know. She be in the club like I be in the club like but you know what, don't I just tell them they can get it if they want, but they tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that with a bounce. Ain't no thing. It can even be slow like on something. I be in the club, I think this is on the bud. The bass down the bud, tell them food and know what's up. If you beat it on the beat, they gon' din it down with me. I'm a din it better, beat. Talk to everybody, think about it now. I been thinking about the damn. I been saying something, thinking about the damn band, thinking about the damn band, thinking about the damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I done seen this band to the but the food keep coming right back. I be telling like, you don't need nobody but a gun, but the gun don't lie. You ain't saying something but a gun, but the gun don't lie. You could be a club, but a gun, but the gun don't lie. And the band and the gun, but the band don't lie. Woo! But the band don't lie. You can talk to each other, but the band don't lie. I be dancing to the band, and they got like it's a bunch of different flows that'll rock with that. Let me let's play around. I be like, let me do something right here. Let me see. I need to put like, yeah. Somebody need to talk to them so they know what they're doing when they come into the club like that. I be like, how you gonna get it? But the gun, and the shorty shit's coming right back. That shit hard, yeah. That's hard right there. This hit hard. Now the debate is, do I want to add a little, do I need something on the top end, you know? Because it's dark right now. It's hella dark. Let me see. Let's add another plug-in. Let's go with some bells or something. If it's even some bells in there. Something simple just like that. Just yeah. so I need to hold that a little bit longer so I can get that little slide, that little. Like it's whistling. Let me do that. Dancing to this yet? Coming at you dancing. Coming at you dancing to this. Eminent, this is the eminent, like it's cool with. I'm in the with the fool with. I be like telling them do it. They don't know what they gonna say when I prove it. Yeah. So on this first one though, I need to do. Let me see. Let me get out of that. No. Oh, okay, so it's gonna play me like that. Let me see. So. I'm gonna have to leave it like that for now, because the way I did it. Oh no, you know what I can do? So I know what I did there. So let me do this. Let me copy this whole sequence. So what I'm kind of talking out loud about is no, take that sequence and put it in one. Do it. Okay. So what I'm talking about is I'm trying to use the instruments that I use for the intro, which I got to redo over now, because I needed the instruments to stay in their position. If not, it makes everything kind of screwy, you know. So you want everything on the same tracks it was on before. So I'm gonna go here to the intro. That's it right there. Oh, wait, I didn't do it. I did it right here. Yeah, and it was long holes like 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is DI? I don't know what DI is. So this is claps, okay. Did you use a sampling song? No samples. I will use samples sometimes when I'm showing people stuff, but for the most part, I don't use samples at all. I'll leave that in there for a second. No, none of this stuff simple. So this is like what I'm playing right now. Erase that. Don't put no samples in my phone with the message that alone. Nigga kinda did it wrong with the many others. You know what I mean? Ain't no samples in it, I tell them, you can have it if you got it, if you need it, if you want it, I'ma flip it, I'ma flaunt it, but won't ever delete. Right, you know what I'm saying? It's ready. Hey, all it need right now is like a dope little clever hook. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say something catchy and dirty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me do this. This is the verse. So this is where it all matters at right here, where how I break down the verse. This is the part that makes the most difference. Like when people hear the song, does it still ride when you break it down? And I know it does. So now it's just a matter of taking out some elements to like that high noise. We know we're not doing that on the verse because that's the hook. So now it's a matter of what do we take? Do we on the first one, I know I gotta take out the I was like, I might release it. I could actually take the what's name out too. So that's probably how it should break down. It should break down like. No, it gotta have an 808 in it because the 808 is missing. It's the song missing along right there. And it can break down. It can break like down like this right before the hook come in. She can think about it along. I've been giving it the thing, but it's keep on singing that same old song like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could have said, where's it at? I could have went, woo. You know what I'm saying? I can still do that later, but I just don't know, you know, when and how I'm gonna do it. Let me erase some of the stuff. I know we're not doing that, so erase that. Oh wait, that's the bass. Undo. Let me see. Yeah. When we come in, right, yeah, when we come out of that, we go to that. So make sure there's nothing else I need to erase. Erase that, do it, unmute. All right, so we good to go on that. So this is how it comes right into that verse. And I told her she ain't you know, she be tripping like she needs some, but the thing, I told her she don't need that. Then you can dress it up a little bit. Let me see, verse 1, part 2 verse. I gotta put the one space part 2. Okay. We know the whistle's not going in there, but it was something. I think I took the 808 out right here. Let me see. Is that 4? 3? Did I take that out too? That's later on in the song. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's dope right there. I'm gonna so let me erase what don't need to be there to do it. So if I don't erase it, then it comes back in when I try to play everything. So it come on like this. And I'm gonna go straight to the verse. I put that in the lesson. I gave my instant suggestions. Yeah. And she was like, sipping in the bigger of the law. I was sick of the gun with the dance and taking to the band down. I'm in the all, but then I up that, hey, listen in the hey. Listen in the we step in the G. She gets up in the she's so into me. I'm in it, this is how it's got to be like. Yeah. All in the club like. She up in the club like she got something of my own life. I could break it down even further though. I think I will for the second verse. Let me see, verse 2. And this is still all standalone MPC work. Verse 2, do it. And all the elements are gonna be in this. Of course, we got to go in. Take that the whistle out. Erase that, cause that just don't go in anywhere. Only the verses. So coming out of the hook for the second verse, I'm gonna drop the beat, right? You know what? Let me do this first. Let me copy this twice. Double length, and then okay, yeah, we're good. It's 8 bars now. And typically, you want to do longer than that. This like 4 bars really, but it's double time. So let me see. So coming out of that, I want to do. Then bring it back right there. So in order to just do pieces of a drop, right? Like if I'm gonna do a drop at the beginning of the thing, I'm gonna take this. Let me see if I can bring this back. No, that's actually gonna come back afterwards. So I'm gonna delete all that. That's the 808. I'm gonna let the 8 drop at the 4 though. So the way you do that is you go to erase, and it'll erase all the events up into where you selected. So I'm only gonna do it up to 5, 1 through 5. So no 808 now, and you hear the 808 drop on the 5. Boom, boom, boom. See it? And I think I wanted the drums out too. Let me see. Yeah, I know I wanted the kick out right there. So it's good. And now I gotta bring it back to the same place. But I don't have to bring it back. You know what? I'm taking the kick out that part completely. Alright, everything else can be in. Hey. Okay, and then now let me go to verse. This is gonna be verse 2, part 2. We're almost done with this song. You know what I mean? Like completely, like verses and everything. Anything else, like the artist to be like, can we make this longer? Can we make, and especially at the point of the song being in Pro Tools, it's just so much easier to move stuff around. But so let's erase that. So so what do I want to take that out right there. And it's right now it's only 4 bars, so I'm a double length again. Now we got 8 bars to play with, and I'm really just gonna leave this pretty simple. You know what I mean? You know what? I want to take something out. I think I'll do that. No, I'm gonna leave that. I think it's the 808 I want to take out. Like, I think I want to take it out. Take it out right here. 2, 3, yeah. That way when it drop in the hook, when it drop in the hook, it's on fire. So, I'm gonna take that kick out right there too. So it builds up. There you go. So now you got, and of course I'm gonna do some snare runs, and I got some snare runs I want to put in it. But that's so let me do this. I might as well do the breakdown while I'm here. Breakdown is the part that comes after the second hook, like just a open, fresh part of the track. Now I could do it where it's like an 808 breakdown. These are cooler though when you take this stuff out right here and go. You know what I'm saying? You keep your high part in there, but again, the 808 sounds better. And take that, what's the name? What is it? Is that, which track is that? It don't help that I don't label stuff. There you go. You just break it down to that. Because that bass line, we already got that bump, thump, thump. And let's double that so I can bring back some of that other stuff, this low bass line at 5. So let's go to erase again. Let's just change it to beat 5. Do it, done. It's just that simple to move stuff around. I'm gonna keep that kicking there. It just sound right. Then I'll have everything mute like, hey. You know what I mean? And that makes the hook that much more dramatic. When you put them drops right before the hook, I'll tell you, it's certain places, honestly, you need like 5 drops maybe in a whole song. One is at the end of the end of the first verse going into the hook, the beginning of the second verse, the end of the second verse going into the hook. You could do the second hook breakdown drop. Like it's like 4 or 5. And then if somebody, like if the MC say something slick in the middle of the beat, then you can do that too. So here's what we got. Let me make sure everything is unmuted. Okay. Hey. I put my man in the veins. Okay, let me put it in song mode before I get to spitting and shit. So to put it in song mode, and mind you, we just wrapped this beat up in 30 minutes. Put it in song mode and everything. So you take this, come here, go to song, and in song you got to insert the amount of pieces you think you're gonna need. So I always do like 8, and the intro is always the first one. I click on the second one, change that to verse 1. We got a verse 1 part 2. The hook, verse 2. Oh, okay. You know what I gotta do? Okay, so let's do verse 2. Let's do verse 2 part 2. Let's do hook. Let's do breakdown. And if you look, the hook, the first piece I ever used was a standalone keyboard called the ASR10. That was the first. Well, you said software. I've used so many. There was one called Texture. There was one. The first one I really used probably is Pro Tools or Logic or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Pro Tools or Logic was probably the ones I used the most. I use Pro Tools now more than I use anything else. You know, I don't really get off into too much other stuff because, you know, those are the standards. So you don't really have to add a bunch of other stuff because it's just a beast of a piece of equipment. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that 4 times. And done. But that's also what helps me be able to translate between machines. All this stuff is similar in terms of play and record. The differences are finding out where it's located at on each particular machine. That's really it. So now I've got this in song mode. I'm going to convert it to a sequence. I always like to do it in sequence 10. Press do it. So now I have a full song. If I come out of that, I go to track 10. I don't have to touch anything anymore because now it's song moded out. Check it out. Before I do that, this little envelope at the top right here, touch that. Let me do save as because it's already a different, it's already saved to something else. So let me create a new folder, which I always do. I check the date, so it's 9/9/2020. I'm gonna call this Grimy Club Joint. Grimy Club Smash. I call it Club Smash. Do it. And then I'm gonna call this Grimy. And it's just that simple. Now, the reason why I do it like that, like I create a folder, is so that all the files will go in that folder and I don't have to worry about them being lost somewhere else in the machine. They're all together. Your file system is super duper important when putting your files away. And if you upload to BeatStars or any of the sites online where you can sell your beats, there's a structure where they want a WAV file, they want an MP3 file, they want a zip of all your sounds that you use in that particular song. So when they license it out, or if somebody wants to purchase it, you have it readily available. So I like to have my system like that. Can I show y'all that? Let me see if I can show y'all this. So now let me get off of that, because it's not gonna be in there. Let me see if it'll let me show y'all this way. Okay, so yeah, so if y'all look, when I go to my BeatStars, these are my BeatStars right here. These are all the songs that I've uploaded to BeatStars. Let's pull this over here. Let's make this a thing for y'all so y'all can see it. So everything I did on BeatStars, you see Lil Baby and all these different, people who I made tracks that sound like them. Let me see. So when you go over here to the folders, yeah, you see, so here you go in the folders. You see what it says right there? It's got waves, but this waves is also this wave zip right here. This is all the sounds in this song. See it? All the instruments, so that I don't lose them. You know what I mean? The last thing you want to do is a sound not be with your group. Man, that's the worst. Here's a for BeatStars. Here's a the album cover. You gotta submit one of those, like a cover art, and then you gotta have an MP3 and a wave. So Fruity Loops. This beat was done in Fruity Loops. In Fruity Loops, they give you a current, which is the latest master of your stuff, and then they give you a master of your stuff. I also did a out of Fruity Loops, they gave you the option to add a video, and then you can actually do a video inside of Fruity Loops with this program that they got in there, where it gives you like the face of the well, this ain't one. I did that in Final Cut by myself. I actually did it myself, but Fruity Loops does it now, which is a dope little thing. So also in that folder, I have the session file, just in case something goes wrong and I need to reopen the session file. I can click that and get back to business. You know what I'm saying? So filing system is everything. And I just wanted to show you that because I think it's important. Back to the song though. I can play you the song. It's all in song mode now. I talk about it in my sleep sometime. I got to creep sometime. I go just to beat the line. I'm just a meaning in mind. To get the meetings in minds. I just some while they dripping on mine. I tell them, you really want to be nigga. There's something with a bolo nigga. I'm a sister. When I'm gonna pull the trigger. When I'm really want to get into it. Really never spend a day with it long. I got so many ways you can flow on this. Is crazy. I don't think a bass sound. Got a day down with a peso. Got a day sound with a peso. Somebody got to try to chase those. You can do that, or you can come off with like some. And it's good to have those cadence when you shopping this stuff. You gotta have these cadence for these rappers. Sometimes they do, let the rapper do his own thing. He can mess it up. Hey, you don't know what you looking for. I told them fools I'm coming through the door. Bust them in the head with a little something. Bust them in the head with a little something. They get scared of a little something. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. You hear all the parts, it's doing it by itself. So I'm gonna save it again. I always save it after I listen. One of the cool things about this thing is, you see this little thing right here that I'm pointing to in the second screen. This is a drive. Like if I wanted to get this to go to an MP3 and I wanted to take it out and I wanted to put it in my computer or do something different with it or take it to another studio, I can save that whole session on that SD card. It's pretty cool. It's like one of the little coolest features for having an external drive. And that one I think this one only has 8 gigs on it, but I got some that have like 128 gigs, and I think the biggest one I got is 250 some gigs. So I think I don't know if I'm gonna start something else. I do need to export this though, so go shift. No, go to that envelope up here. Go to export. I'm gonna export it as an MP3 at the highest rate, because that's another thing on BeatStars. It's got to be at 320. The bit rate has to be at 320. I'm not gonna explode the tracks. Now, if I was going to put this in Pro Tools to mix it, I'd explode the tracks, but I don't need to do that right now. So I'm just gonna export it. I'm gonna export it to my to another drive though. I don't know. Export. All that stuff's still the same. Nope. See, they tried to play me. Export. Let's go up, 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 up. I want to export it to my I'll leave it on the SSD drive. And I'll put it back in the folder I just took it out of. So I'm gonna find 99 where's that? 99 Grimy Smash. And we're gonna save it there. So it's saving the whole thing as an MP3. So if I want to play it in the car, I have that drive. Well, that drive ain't online right now. So when I go to when I want to, I can pull it up on my computer and then send it to my Dropbox or something like that. Because that's where I would that's where I would play it at. From my Dropbox is where I kind of store all my MP3s and stuff. Which I got a ton of things over there. So you sing Alexis, or sing, rap, write? What's your story? Inquiring minds. Inquiring minds wanna know. Well, they scrapping. I don't know if you watching the game, but they scrapping. LA trying to end it. Miami like, not tonight. I see them on there. They like. Come on, Equidala, that was your thing. Anyway, I tell them, that's the sound of the police. And mind you, I'm doing this all without this is straight out of the MPC X. It depends on which one you get. The SD drives, they're not expensive, but the one I use for my camera, for 80 I had to pay $200 just for 80 gigs. That's crazy, right? I think I'm gonna get on my Xbox for a little while. What time is it? 10? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go play some Halo for a minute and maybe come back and cook up again around midnight. What time you turning in, man? You gonna tune back in later? Are you gonna tune in later? That's the real question. Are you gonna tune in a little bit later? Oh, yeah, of course. What do you mean? I do all right on BeatStars. I do even better in person when I'm like selling beats to artists and stuff. If you look up my name, let me give you my name. If you look this up online, this will help you understand who I am. If you look that up, that'll help you know who I am. And it has my, you have access to my discography and stuff like that. So I typically only do 30-minute and 45 minutes video, or 30-minute videos. This one is looks like it's going to round this up to 45 minutes. Okay. You know, somebody just told me I should release a dance album. I'll play you a little bit of one song that they think I should drop. This is gonna take me over my 45 minutes, but it's all good. Do you think they know we're in love? Ooh, when they. So the one of my favorites dance records that I've done, right, is this joint right here. And also the dance record that you might have heard from me is called Strut, featuring Busta Rhymes and Pitbull. It came out a while ago though. Here you go.
Our love forbidden. I'm with her, and you're with him. Can't let the cat out of the bag. Our friends suspicious. We can't tell them our true wishes. Can't put our love on blast. It gets harder when you come around. Our feelings come up, but we're pushing them down. I know they feel like something's going on. Do you think they know we're in love? When they see us argue, hear us fuss, and then turn around and we're making up. Do you think they know we're in love? I wanna say something, but I don't know where to start. I wanna let it out, but I don't wanna break no one's heart. I know that they won't understand that this was never in the plan. Wanna tell them you wanna be with me the way I wanna be with you. So what are we gonna do? Hey, it gets harder when you come around. Our feelings come up, but we're pushing them down. I know they feel like something's going on. Do you think they know we're in love?
So yeah, they told me I should put that one out. This is the one that's currently out on Spotify.
Bang 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 bang. Girl, I see you up in the club, slow winding like you know what's up. You're making love out on the dance floor. Do you got skills or is it just for show? I wanna know, cause some girls got it, some girls don't. What more can I say? Cute face, big butt, and a little bitty waist. Ain't nothing but a waist if you can't bang, 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 bang. Can you? Like I, when you come on and cute face, big butt, and a little bitty waist. Ain't nothing but a waist if you can't. Now I don't mean no disrespect, but we should have a sex contest. See which one of y'all can do it the best. Do it the best, let's get undressed. I don't know why some girls brag, telling me they're gonna be the best I've had. When it's not, I get hot, I get upset, so damn mad. Cause some girls got it, some girls don't. What more can I say?
Cute face, big butt with a little bitty waist. Ain't nothing but a waist if you can't bang, bang. I'm gonna have somebody do a cartoon to this one.
You ain't gotta look for me, you know where I am. I'm standing next to you while you keep screaming, that's my jam. I could tell you came to party, sipping on a third glass of Bacardi. Looking for someone that turns you on, to take you home and be naughty. You can bet your life
talk about, you know what I'm saying, like that, my status and all that kind of stuff. I like talking to people on some regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I get real unbiased opinions, and I get people, you know, some people be hating, some people be loving, and I'd rather have the honest opinion than people be like, oh man, this dude has done a lot of stuff. You know, this dude is working. Nah, man, we good. You know, I respect your opinion, and my history in the game also helps me, you know, deal with that, because, you know, ultimately, you know, there were records that I did that got major looks that people didn't like. You know, some of those records that ended up on people's albums and doing big numbers, there were people who were like, man, that's good, that sucked, man, that ain't even hot. And I'm like, okay. You know, it's a huge lesson in believing in yourself and knowing what you know. You know what I'm saying? That part. Like, you really got to be, you know, you got to be confident. In this business, you got to be really, really confident in your work and know that what you're doing is, you know, is hot. Now, if it's El Garbito Esposito, if it's garbage, now people gonna know that, and it, you know, you'll get that response from people with the record. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna jump off for a minute, and then I'm gonna jump back on. Do you have your notifications turned on for me? Is that how you know that I'm on, Alexis? How do you know when I'm online? Just curious. Oh no, man. Look, I'm gonna show you something. Look at this. Watch this. So this will help you understand a song count. So this, let me see if I can get back to this. Okay, so you said a song count. Let me move this out the way. Oh no, what did I do? Let me undo it. Whatever I did. Undoing move of Apple Final Cut Pro. Okay, that did something else. I can fix that later. Okay, so when you want to know how many songs I've done, so these are. This ain't even it. This is just this person's album that I did. This is this person's album that I did. This person's albums. A couple songs I did in Fruity Loops. Couple more songs. Stuff I did. You know what I'm saying? These are just, again, and I'm not even scrolling down for you to see all the other. These are all songs. These right here are all people's projects. So his album had one song. This one got a lot of them. This one got a lot of them. These are cues for TV shows. This is Music Soul Child. This is when I'm at the Nissan dealership. His whole album, another group of songs. And then with that, it's all these songs down here. Then you come back over here, and that was that. Then you come to New Waves, and New Waves has hip hop beats through the, you know, galore. It's got J. Cole folder that I had beats for some of the latest songs, and then Scraps February. We'll get to that, but before we get to that, we get to all these songs. Then we come over here to Scraps February, and we get to all these songs, and still going, 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 and still going. You know what I'm saying? And that's just those Dropbox songs. If I come here to the green room, then I got all these beats right here. Then I got, let me see, Machine Beats. Go to projects. All these beats. These are all these. I'm still going. There's the end. Then I got these beats, which I still got to update all these. This is from the MPC X stuff. And this is like the small folder. This ain't even the actual folder that I just was operating off of. Then Pro Tools. And then Pro Tools, okay, so let me give you this. So Pro Tools has all these songs. And now before I go, let me go back to this. This is a folder inside of so that's the other part. Some of these have songs inside of the folders, right? So some of these folders have like, let me see, like Autumn stuff got all these songs in it. And then it also has the comp session songs in it like that. So, but if I come back here, I go to Green. Green has a whole nother group of folders in it. And if I continue, and some of these are artist folders too, so they'll have, I don't know what that is, just description box. Here you'll see, where is it at? Certain artists. I was looking for somebody, but anyway, okay, yeah, like other artists like this have other songs in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a lot of work. Here's more songs, more songs, more songs, more songs, more songs, more songs. A lot of these songs have vocals. These are like songs, like, you know what I'm saying, not just beats. So then you get down here, you get to the bottom, and guess what? These are songs that I did, you know, that are just as viable today as they were when I did them in 2013. So, and mind you, what I just showed you is off of one drive. I got 7 or 8 other drives in the other room, full of tracks and ideas and stuff. So that's just an idea. That's just an idea of the amount of work that I've accumulated. And, you know, some of it you've seen, like some of it has come out, the Akon, some Whitney stuff, some Justin Bieber stuff, and, you know, a couple different artists. And then some stuff has yet to be released by artists that has been recorded by. But it's a, you know, I'm not a workaholic though. Like, it's just accumulative. When I do work, I really get it in. I might do 2 or 3. Like today, I think I did a beat earlier. I did a beat just now, and I'll probably do another beat when I get back on. So that's three beats. Not as long as you living, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, if you get out and experience things, you know, even if you just go to an arcade or you just go to a movie or you go for dinner somewhere, all that, there's sounds and there's ideas and feelings that should promote creativity. A good night's rest and wake up early, you know, your dream, you know, what movies you watch, what books you read, the people you talk to on the phone, you know, your conversations. As long as you are putting or allowing your input to be exported, you make room for new ideas and information. So that's kind of what my approach is I like to live and vibe. Plus, you see all these albums over here. If I ever get, you know, that's albums. And then farther back there, right here, let me see. All those right there, those 3 cases, well, 4 cases, are CDs full of some of the dopest music from the 90s and 2000s. Like, it's all dope R&B, hip hop. You name the group, it's back there. So when you're not creating, you got to consume. You know what I'm saying? Because creating is regurgitating. You know, creating is when you are putting the idea out there. So, you know, get it out so you can put something in. You know, that's my, you know, that's what I, you know, that's how I kind of do it. Now, they tell you should do ideas every day, and you should, I guess, especially in the beginning. Like, when I first started out, my average was probably like 10 beats a day. Like, I just never left. There was nothing I wanted to do other than be creative and make something dope. So until I got to the point where my stuff was being, you know, where people started buying it, that's what kind of slowed it down, was people saying, hey, I need you to drop the track in my studio and do all this kind of stuff. That's what slowed down my productivity, was selling the beats, you know, because then you gotta tailor the beat to how they want it and stuff like that. And that made you, you know, that stops the creative process because at that point you implement the formula. Now, when your process is a formula, like when your creative process is a formula, then, you know, yeah, you do pretty much the same thing, and like you do the same thing on a daily basis. For me, the only thing that ever changes about my formula is how I create it. You know what I'm saying? The things I use and how I use them. That's the only thing that changes the process. The formula is the same though. Even when I'm writing and producing, it's keep it clever, be obvious. You know, it's a couple different creative ideas that allow me to do it without thinking, because that's the real gist of what you want to do. Is you want it to be automatic. If it's automatic for me, it'll be automatic for the people when they listen to it. Like when y'all hear the songs, you'll be like, yo, it sounds seamless, and that's kind of what you want. But check it, Alex. Shoot, I thought I was gonna be off here. It's been an hour, so I'm gonna shut down for a minute. I'm gonna come back, and you know what? We can do a Q&A if you want to, and that's what we'll do. I'll do a producer Q&A for anybody who wants to talk, talk music. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like. Well, I think you already hit the like button. Leave me a comment, man, on this live if you want. You know what I'm saying? Share it with some people if you want. All that stuff is dope. I appreciate you hanging out with me for the full length of this video too, man. It goes a long way. Thanks, bro.